What up, ladies? Leon Trosky bringing you some more Borderlands 2 gameplay. And today we are going to be breaking down the awesome Mechromancer DLC character that just came out. They released it early. Borderlands, Gearbox, you're doing awesome with it. I'm loving this so far. And this character completely changes the game. If you guys are curious, I will show skill tree unlock and weapons that I'm using at the very end of the game. But I'm only using two. One is a shotgun, one's a 6-shooter pistol. If you guys know nothing about this class, you get a little robot and you can use all these cool skills. It specializes in like electronic shock stuff, as well as this awesome skill called Anarchy. And if you guys want to pay attention, at the very bottom above my experience bar, there's going to be a little markers that shows you what skills I'm using, or what skills I'm using at the current time, what time, like what's popping up, Discord. I'll explain it all as we go along, but basically every time you kill somebody, death trap kill somebody, or you reload an empty pistol, you gain a stack or a point of Anarchy. Every point of Anarchy is worth plus 1.75% gun damage and minus 1.75% gun accuracy. So you start thinking about it, you start stacking it. There's a lot of other perks that go along with it, ways to use Anarchy, ways to not reload all the time and lose all your Anarchy. And it becomes interesting, and it really changes the entire way that you play the game, the entire way that you engage in enemies, the way that you attack people, the way that you gather loot, what loot you're going for. It completely changes it. One of the things you do unlock eventually is this ability to, it's called a Digi-Splosion, and so that's actually my class mod too, is you jump in the air and shoot people, and it uses up stacks of Anarchy based on how high the rank of your skill is, obviously. And it does a huge explosion to all the enemies around there. So what I've been doing lately is using a singularity grenade and throwing it at a large group of enemies, getting them all sucked together, and then jumping in with a shotgun and popping them. Eventually, at the higher levels, it does use about 5 to 6 stacks of Anarchy, but the damage is just ridiculous. So it's a blast to use. And that's the whole thing with this class and this Anarchy class or skill tree, is it just changes the gameplay. It changes it up. It makes you be super aggressive with a pump shotgun. But at the same time, you're getting one-shot kills, and you're going to see that a lot through this gameplay. Is all this stuff is around my same levels, is something to pay attention to. The guns aren't super overpowered. I'm not at level 50 or anything yet, but this class is going to be the beast class at level 50. As you guys probably already know, the Gunzerker is able to kill Terramorphous in, couple seconds flat with the damage output. This eventually with some of the upgrades, and you can stack Anarchy, I believe, up to 400 with the class mod, or not the class mod, but the skill tree unlock. You can get up to 400 Anarchy stack, and I can imagine just destroying some of the stronger bosses if you're able to stack it that high. Me personally, I use a perk called the Rational Anarchist, and what that does is every time you get down to 0, or you have 0 stacks of Anarchy, the next time you gain a stack, you're able to gain 25. And so it's an awesome, quick little start. And the trick here is, what you see me doing often is using this ability called Discord, which is if you prematurely reload, which initially would just completely wipe out your Anarchy. Now it allows you to regen health, as well as fire faster and more accurately. So if you learn how to balance when you're down on damage or down on health, to use the Discord and reload and use some of your Anarchy, and then if you do get below 25, you can just Discord automatically, use all that Anarchy, and then just jump back up with one quick Anarchy stack to 25. So it's really awesome. Obviously, you can just keep stacking. When you get up to like 40, 50, it's ridiculous. I did get to like 300 the other night at one point, and I was one-shotting everything in the game. Like, there was like 3 levels higher than me. So it's craziness, but it's a lot of fun. But you have to also use the right weapons, because when you're choosing weapons, you got to be thinking about how many rounds am I going to use per how many reload, because every reload, every empty reload is another Anarchy stack, as well as killing somebody, obviously. So it's a balance. You learn how to use it. Eventually, I'm probably going to go down to the center skill tree, where you can, along with all these reloads, you also do shock damage with every reload you do, or something crazy like that. So it's pretty cool stuff. But just the fun thing, jumping in the air and shooting people. Like, I have 0 stacks, got 25 there. I also have a skill that gives me an extra stack sometimes, and then look, just jump in the air, and then it'll eventually kill the other guy next to him. So I'm having a blast with the Mechromancer. The new DLC comes out next Tuesday, guys, October 16th. There's a DLC. I hope you guys are signed up for the Season Pass. Stay tuned for more DLC. I will be bringing you some more level 50 legendary weapons. Probably going to do a giveaway along with a duplicating fest, I guess we'll call it, along with the DLC that's coming out next week. So Gun stuff I'm showing here you at the end. Obviously, I was just using the shotgun and the 6-shooter. This is my skill tree unlock that I'm using. Pretty basic Anarchy skill tree. Also focusing on the jumping in the air. Not sure if I'm going to go all the way down or start focusing on the center tree. But once I hit level 50, I'll definitely put up a video, let you guys know. I'm not going to power level this character. I'm actually having too much fun actually playing with it because the gameplay is just completely different than what I was used to. DLC's coming up. You can see some gameplay of that on my channel. I hope you guys enjoy this content. And yeah, here's, oh yeah, I forgot, I'll show you the weapon. So any questions, leave them down below. Let me know what weapon you want to see me duplicate. I'm thinking right now, I'm choosing, you guys let me know down below what weapon you'd rather have, the Infinity Pistol or the Social Conference Call that does fire damage. So let me know down below. I will probably do another video on one of those weapons, as well as one I'm going to be duplicating them for you guys. And yeah, down below, Mechromancer DLC coming out soon, more videos, you know how we do.